Seems we are live. I'm a couple of minutes early. I said I'd get on here and do my normal clearing with my Palo Santo, which I love. Just divine. All right, so let me know when you are here. Hello, Lee. Welcome. All right, I just love this. If you guys could smell it. Whew. Although that's one of the, we might talk about this later actually, one of your Claire gifts is that sense of smell, which I've got a little story about. Hey Janelle, welcome. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, let me pop that down there. It's kind of a nice way to start while everybody's getting on, and yeah, I hope you guys are well and you've had a good day. It's been an interesting day today, but really interesting was the reading this morning, which I know most of you here would have watched, with the vision last night or this morning in my dreams of Charlotte's Web and the word radiant. I'm like, what the fuck am I seeing that for? I'm like, that's weird that would just pop into my head. And so when I started reading the card this morning, and of course we've got the radiance card from the light language codes, I thought, that's what it is. And so it's been an interesting message today, just to keep shining my light, and I hope that you guys took that message on board today too. And I'm going to talk a little bit about that tonight too. Oh, you got it? Yes, Lee. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Hey, Joe, how you going? So we're not quite 7 o'clock yet, so we'll just wait in case a couple of other people want to come on. In the meantime, have you noticed my hair's a little bit more purple than pink? I decided to go purple instead of pink this week. On camera, it kind of just looks grey, but it is actually more lilac than pink. Hey, Sarah, nice to have you here. Oh. Okay, got beautiful kombucha. It's I can't even think what it is now. It's lemon and some like wild Australian flower. It's really delicious. All right, how are we going? We're nearly 7 o'clock. Yep, I guess we can get started. You guys are all here, so that's all that matters. So, talking about my message this morning from the cards that came through, and really about radiance and being radiant, and something I'm going to also talk about tomorrow in a post is right now for so many of us, including me, it's a real heart-opening time. It's really about self-love and nurture and acceptance. And you guys probably know that I've been on a journey over the last month using my own process to invite a new relationship in. And it's really changed so many things. And everything's always in perfect timing, isn't it? Right? Why have I waited nearly a year to work on relationship, but cleared other things first? Like, it's a perfect time now. And I didn't know it, right? Nothing's ever random. Everything's always in perfect divine order. But I got the push to do it. And it's been a perfect time because, those first couple of weeks for me doing the process is about getting clear and letting go of the old. And the last 2 weeks that I've been doing is really about cementing in the new and being present with it, and doing all those processes around that. And so now we're in this full moon eclipse energy, but the full moon in Capricorn energy is really about self-love. So let me explain that a little bit. So Capricorn is the opposite of Cancer, and Capricorn is more kind of logical, more in the head. Cancer is very in the heart. So the sun and the moon are at 180 degrees, and the shadow of Capricorn comes over the moon. So it's seen behind that. It really is about self-love, because it's blocking the Capricorn energy. So it's really about self-love. And no matter what work you're doing in your life to create more, to manifest, to bring in more income, create a business, create success, create confidence, create a new relationship, it doesn't matter. It all really comes back to how you feel about yourself, because the only thing stopping anything from coming to you is how you feel about yourself, whether you deserve it, whether you're good enough, whether you are open-hearted, whether you are going to allow it in. So I remember years and years ago, a couple of the programs that I wrote and had up online were all about self-love. And because that's what I was going through then in different ways with my abundance. But it didn't relate to anybody, right? All of my marketing was about self-love, and people would just say, I don't want to love myself, I just want more money, or I just want greater abundance. So it wasn't really the right time. But it's really interesting now that people understand those concepts, and people are really waking up to the understanding that the blocks that they have and any resistance or why something hasn't shown up has got nothing to do with anybody else except ourselves, and how are we resisting it. And a few weeks back I spoke about the benefits that I was enjoying being single. Those benefits were resistance. To my next step. So to remove those benefits, and people say, well, how can there be benefits if you're manifesting something that's not in your life yet? Right? I'm manifesting money and it hasn't come. How can that benefit me? There will be benefits. There will be. That's what the resistance is. So over the last few weeks, it's been really interesting what's happened, and I am going to talk a little bit about it in some of my blogs, but over the next week you'll probably hear a little bit more just really interesting things like for many years men weren't in my experience. They really weren't. I could go to the shops and not see any men. Now, I'm not saying they weren't there, but I didn't see them. I could even here on Facebook, on social media, never used to have any men commenting. They just kind of weren't there. It's just fascinating. Because people would say, well, don't you go out and date? I'm like, no, men don't come into my experience. I had such big resistance about it. Anyway, that's all shifted. Like in the last week, there's just men everywhere. It's so interesting. So little things like that, you can just really feel the shift in it, and the way I feel and the way that my brain is working now when men show up is totally different, because I feel differently about myself. Really interesting stuff, but it's definitely a perfect time to really tune in and nurture you and find that self-love, that connection, that oneness. And different experiences that we have will bring up things, but when you're in a space of open-heartedness, and I've truly worked on that in the last couple of weeks. My chakra is just totally open now. I'm ready to receive all sorts of love from the universe. But you know what comes with that heart opening is other people, wanting to attack your vulnerability. And this can really close it back up again. So over this next week, if you are experiencing anything that makes you want to run back to the corner and just kind of go, no, I'm done. I don't want those nasty people coming. Please don't. Please stand in your power. And I have a weekly sign now. Everything is working out. It'll be different next week. And please know that everything's working out. And when you can really go through your day in your empowered, loving, open-hearted self, there are people around who will fear that and will want to attack it. And that's got nothing to do with you. And you don't need to change to please anybody else. And, this came up twice for me today, right? You need to change your behavior because, if it's affecting you, you need to change your behavior. When, really the message behind that is you need to change so I'm happier. And I was in my heart space. I'm like, no, I'm not changing. I'm not changing just to make you feel better. I've done that. I've been there, done that. I'm not doing it anymore. So it's a really empowered place. And then I had some really interesting readings today. And then one of the readings, it was very full on, like I was being asked to prove everything. And, you can really get dragged down other people's agendas. You really can. You can get really pulled into other people's agendas. And so I really just opened my heart to this person as well and did my best to explain things, but on my terms. And so I guess what I'm saying to you is to really feel that your self-love and your open-heartedness is a superpower. I'll be writing about this in the morning. But see it as one of your superpowers, and not everybody is going to be comfortable with it. And that's okay. That's not your problem. And if you get anybody, playing those games with you, like, obviously I've triggered you, so obviously you've got a problem. Don't buy into it. Just don't buy into it, right? If you get triggered, you'll know why, and maybe it's just to stand there in your empowerment. Maybe there's nothing about you that needs changing, right? Maybe there's nothing about you in that moment that needs changing. Maybe you've just created a reaction in someone else. And you will find this with everyone in history that's very heart-based. And I really realised this today too, actually, is that I am very heart-based. I always have been. And, even sometimes when I don't believe that I am in those moments, I still am, because, I get that feedback, and I truly do have the other person's interests at heart and their self-awareness. So it's time to be a little bit more heart-based for me, I guess, and to really open that up. And I just wanted to share those experiences with you because we are in an energy right now where this is opening up for you too. And I want you to stand in that power of pure heart opening, vulnerability, which some other people may see as a weakness, but it's not a weakness. It's a strength. It's a superpower. And over this next week with this full moon eclipse, you will find even more self-love. You'll find even more ways to stand in your self-love power and nurture you and get the answers from you first and get the feelings from you first, and truly be in that energy of yes, I'm open-hearted and I'm in this loving energy towards others, but it starts here with me. And this is the energy that's rolling out this week. So I think I just wanted to kind of reassure you that if this is happening to you, and people come along that don't like it, they won't say they don't like it, they'll just say there's something wrong with you. If people come along like that, don't cower back into the corner. Don't close the heart again. Keep it open, stand in your power, and just see it all as an experience. See it as an experience in that fifth dimension energy. And don't get caught up in other people's dramas. Stay in your own beautiful, heart-centered, loving lane, right? And send love out all along the way while you remain in your lane. Truly, if you have really beautiful intentions with everything that you put out there into the world, into your family, into your own work, the energy of those intentions really are felt on a bigger scale than you can imagine. All right, we've got lots of people in here. Hey, Kerry. Hi, Annette. How are you? Oh, you saw the sign straight away. Everything is working out. That was my message yesterday. I'm like, yep, you know what? I'm just going to grab my chalkboard and remind myself of that every day. Hey, Jonita. Hey, Alison. Who else is on? Oh, makes perfect sense. Thanks, Annette. So, yeah, so that's really what I just wanted to talk about today. But over the next probably at least for the rest of this week, I will be putting up posts specifically, about loving you more and staying in your own lane, staying in your own power, even when, the contrast of that comes along and tries to knock you out of it. Yeah. Interesting today, really interesting. And look, this is how you really need to look at life sometimes. Like, I could have got caught up in so much of that shit today. I really could have. But I was so resigned to having a great day this morning and radiating, right, from the reading, that it just rolled off me. It just rolled off me. And not because I didn't care or that it wasn't I didn't hear anything, or it didn't affect me in some way, but I just chose to see it all as an experience and just not get caught up in other people's crap. It's my own lane today, open-hearted. So let's do some readings. Oh, and you might just see along the rolling bottom there, I do have alignment package now that, really, it's from my heart. It's really the work I've been doing over the last month or so, and it's made a massive difference, as I know my program does with anything that people are dealing with, but relationships in particular. It's really close to my heart, and I love, and really that's what I mostly work with people with anyway, but I just really love to see people, stand in their own power and not be in a relationship because they need anything. So if you're interested in that, just check out the shop on the page. It'll have all the details, and if you know a friend who might like to enroll in that package, please share it with them. You've got your power back. You certainly have, Joe. Yeah, you certainly have. It just like a light switch just went on, right? And that's the energy that we're in now. That's the energy we're in now. It's really self-love and self-nurturing, and anything that's not in alignment with that either won't get in or will ricochet straight back out again. And, it's just up to you to keep that beautiful energy there and to stand in that empowered, open-hearted energy, knowing that you're coming from beautiful intentions and self-love and appreciation, and that's not going to stop the contrast coming in, but you can choose not to be affected by it. Beautiful. Well, I've got my cards here tonight. We'll do some readings. I've got my cards, the Life Alignment Oracle. Thank you to everybody who's ordered a deck, by the way. The shipment's coming this week, fingers crossed, or early next week, so I'll have them out to you straight away. So thank you so much. I've still, what have I got? About 4 decks left, I think, from this shipment. So if you haven't ordered any and you want some, let me know, and I will mark your name on a deck. All right, I've also got the Angel Answers cards here. I was just drawn to have them here. So let's see how we go. So just pop your hand up in the chat. First of all, if you've got any questions about the energy right now, or anything I've just spoken about, I'm happy to answer any questions. So because this is a time for you to get clarity on things too. So if there's anything about what I just said, or what's happening with energy, or how things are affecting you that you want to ask me anything, please feel free to ask me and I'll do my best to answer. All right, that was quick. Let me go back up to all right, Sarah, let's pull a card for you. I'm just going to pull one of these cards for you to see what's going on. And really beautiful chatting with you the other day, Sarah. What a gorgeous soul you are. All right. Look at this. Third eye chakra, knowing. Beautiful. That's why I dyed my hair purple. So I could open up my third eye chakra a bit more. Needs to be a bit darker, I think. Maybe it's more crown chakra. Sarah, this is you and really trusting in your knowing. It's interesting, this has come up, not this particular card, but this message has come up for quite a few people lately, because there's knowings that are coming up in your intuition, whether it's coming up through your claircognizance or your clairvoyance through your third eye, or you're feeling it or you're sensing it. There's a knowing there for you that is becoming more clear, and I say louder, but not louder like it's screaming at you, but it's louder so that you can hear it through the other stuff. So I think for you this is just a bit of a confirmation, actually, that you can trust that knowing, and it is just becoming a lot stronger for you. Let me pull an Angel Answers card. Right, what have we got? There it is. Ooh. So we've got within the next few weeks. So whatever it is that I feel you're already getting this answer, for something that you are waiting on, or something's about to change. So it'll be in the next couple of weeks, but I think you already have a knowing about that, Sarah. You're just not trusting that knowing. So hang on tight, and by the end of July, there'll be some really cool things coming in for you. Yeah, really cool things. And stay in that self-love and in that higher heart chakra, because that all feeds up into your knowing as well. Nice. All right, Joe. Yes, let me pull a card for you, Joe. What are you saying here? I need to say to rest or slow down. All right, let me have a look. We all need to rest right now. If you're feeling tired, rest. The energies are so high right now. Like I had 2 naps on Sunday, right? So do what you need to do. If you need to rest, rest. Don't push yourself through just to, be stoic and I have to do this and whatever else. Nobody's going to congratulate you for not resting, right? Just rest when you need to. Have a sleep when you need to. Rest your body. For many of us, we're not sleeping at night, right? So I'm exhausted by 10 o'clock in the day, and then by 3:30, I just want to sleep again. All right, Joe, we've got healing. Beautiful. You heal when you rest. You heal when you rest. But the healing process, I think, that's going on for you right now is it is creating the need for you to rest. I think it's the other way round for you. So the healing that's taking place is taking up a fair bit of your energy. And so you will feel tired physically and energetically. Oh, that's the one there. All right. So we've got to reconsider here. And for me, this is about an idea. Because the Swords card there is air. And you're an air sign, and it's about ideas and learning, and just really reconsider something that you have been considering, only because I just feel that you just don't, your energy won't probably extend to include that right now. So just reconsider it for the moment, but not long term, but just for the moment. Just for the next few weeks while you're healing and settling into this new energy and this new empowerment and this movement forward that you are embarking on. Okay. All right. Janelle, a card for you. Okay. Oh, Janelle, we've got truth. The energy right now, that's what this self-love is. It's your truth. What's your truth? Right? What's your truth? How do you express that? How can you express that? And blue, like I'm wearing blue today, I just felt so drawn to it. And it's really helped me today to be clear on who I am and my truth and express that in a way that serves my open heart and serves my energy, not the truth of someone else. So you might have needed to hear that message today. Let me pull an angel answer. Oh, we've got forgiveness here. Interesting. Often when this has been a bit lately as well, and I don't think it's about forgiving anybody else except yourself. It's about forgiving yourself for something you think you might have done or didn't do or said or didn't say or maybe failed at. There's no such word as failure. So what is the truth about that, Janelle? What is the truth about that and about you? And can you let that go? We've got the full moon coming up. Really great for letting go. Maybe write down on a piece of paper between now and the 4th, which is when the full moon is, anything that comes up in your awareness or in your heart or in your mind that day that you're berating yourself for, that you are beating yourself up about, that you are saying not so nice things to yourself about. Write them down and then let them go. Let them go. You can do a full moon ceremony, you can burn it and do whatever, or you can just write it down and get it out of your mind and out of your energy. And it could be the littlest thing that you hold on to, but if you are holding on to anything that prevents you from really standing in your truth, anything that you're yourself up about may be the opinion of someone else, might not even be yours. So write them down, let it go, and really stand in your truth. I think you'll really notice the difference after the full moon. Just be aware of it this week. What are you saying to yourself? And then just forgive it and let it go. Right? Oh, there I go again. Okay, I forgive myself. I feel something different now. I choose to say something else next time, or I choose not to say that about myself anymore. Right? Because that's not my truth. Beautiful. All right, Annette. Let me see what comes up for you. All right. Oh, they're just flying everywhere. All right. Oh, now they're going to be stubborn. All right. Oh, there it is. Okay, we've got two. Okay. So we've got emotional harmony and communicate with clarity. That's really interesting. So we've got the throat chakra and the sacral chakra. Actually, that looks very similar to the drawing that I just did. Give me 2 seconds. I'll just go and grab it. Okay. You might have seen me pop this up. Not sure if you... Oh, can you see that properly? Orange, blue, pink, orange, blue. I was drawing this tonight and I wanted to add more. And I was told, no, don't add any more. That's it. That's enough. That belongs to somebody. So this is probably yours, Annette. I'll write a message with it and send it to you. Yeah. Interesting, isn't it? Sometimes I just get these inspired thoughts to draw something and I don't know where they come from, and then I just know that it's not mine, it's somebody else's. So I'll pack that up and send that to you. But these are the words here: communicate with clarity and emotional harmony. I feel I've got them in that order as well for a reason. It's the clarity in the communication that will really help with the emotional harmony here. And the communicating with clarity is really expressing, once again, we are in the week of self-love, really expressing your emotions from a heart space, and communicating not only to other people but to yourself as well about what will bring more harmony to you. Oh, I'm really getting a lot of like burping wanting to come up tonight, so I just feel all of us are, it's just like the old energy just releasing, and that often happens when I'm reading for people, but I don't think it's for anyone in particular tonight. I just feel all expanding, and it's kind of out with the old energy. So yeah, interesting. All right, Annette, what else do we have here for you? Oh, there it is. Oh, interesting. Well, that kind of goes. We've got compromise here. Oh, this way. Interesting. Balance there. Balance. And that goes really well here with emotional harmony and communicate with clarity. I get the sense that it's not about compromising. Okay, what are they saying to me? It's not about compromising to please other people. It's about compromising in a way that still feels good for you. So compromising in, like, maybe, let's say, for instance, there's something you want, a result that you want about something, or with something, or whatever it is. There's something, it involves other people that you want to move forward on, or you've got an idea on. But maybe there's some clashing ideas there, or people want to move forward differently. There needs to be a way, if you can communicate with clarity here and really be from an emotionally harmonic place, there will be a way to compromise, so that you're still in emotional harmony with that compromised decision, right? So it's compromising, but it's not giving in to you feeling good about it. So that's a really interesting one for you. And once again, we are in that energy of love and heart opening, and really, feeling our truth. And it doesn't always match with somebody else's truth. But to be at loggerheads about it and maybe compromise just to keep everyone happy is not a compromise in here for you. So the balance here is to compromise in a way that still allows you to have that emotional harmony with that decision. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. That was pretty comprehensive. Yeah, I'll send that drawing out to you. All right, Amanda, hello. Let's see what we've got for you. Oh, I just remembered what's in it. Elderberry flower and lemon kombucha. Beautiful. All right, Amanda, honesty to oneself. It's definitely the week for that. Honesty to oneself. That's the week we're having. So that would be a great question to ask yourself whenever there's a decision to be made, or whenever you're feeling a little bit out of sorts or not in alignment with something. Ask yourself first, what's my truth here? What's my higher heart telling me here? What's the essence telling me? What's source telling me? What is my divine love essence in my higher heart here telling me? Oh, we've got reconsider for you as well. That just flew out. So this for you, though, means something different to Joe. This is something that you really want to communicate, Amanda. So really communicate it from your heart space. Get in your space of being honest with yourself. What do you want? What decision do you want from the situation? What words do you want to say? Come from that really beautiful intention of honesty, and you will be heard more clearly than if you just go straight in. Yeah. Lots of stuff coming up for people this week, and it's really all heart-based. Okay. Oh, Lee, yeah, thank you for ordering the cards, and Janita's cards are amazing as well. And yeah, and I think you'll really love my little deck. They're only little, so let me show you against the angel answers. They're just a little bit little, but they're so easy to use, and they're just so magical. I think you'll really love them. All right, Lee, let's see what we've got for you. Okay. Jiminy, just give me one. Really great cards for me to finish up my big 1 hour readings with as well. Sometimes I'm using them during it, but they're just so magical. They just bring everything together into an action step, which is great. All right, come on, Spirit. What do we need for Lee? I'm just going to pick one in a minute. I hate shuffling. Oh, God. All right, I'm just going to pick one. This one. Oh, Lee, look at that. Beautiful. It is about love this week. Now, the heart chakra love is a little bit different to the higher heart chakra love. The heart chakra love is about care and compassion, love for other people. And when you do that from an open heart and from good intentions, they feel it and hear it a lot more also. They're feeling the love from a place of pure intention, not from needing to return it or needing to needing to give back. You know, you're acting from a place of love just because. Right, let's see. It comes up here. All right, so we've got meditation here for you, Lee. So meditation brings answers. Really tune in this week if you do need, and I'm actually really seeing the back of this card too is pertinent for you. Look at all the green there in the heart. You know, I think this week there will come a point, and maybe you're at that already today or perhaps tomorrow morning. It's going to be soon, or maybe you even went through it today, where you know, you really do need some answers. So really tune into your heart when you're doing meditation. Maybe even put on the sound healing music. So like 532 hertz is the heart chakra energy and vibration. So maybe do that and really tune into that energy there, and open your heart chakra up to more love and to also giving more love and compassion. But the answers will come from meditation this week, but meditate from your heart space here. Yeah, I did a beautiful meditation. I'm back to doing my group meditations every fortnight now in person, which is fabulous. I'm so grateful to be back doing them. Did a beautiful meditation this week on in the higher heart chakra here, really connecting everybody. It was lovely. Yeah. All right. Hey, Carrie. Let's see what we've got for you. Then I'm going to have a look through the comments. All right. What have we got for Carrie? All right. Oh, the truth has come up for you too, Carrie. Interesting. Nothing's ever random either, guys. Like, I used to panic when the same cards came up, but now I don't. I'm like, yeah, no, we're all kind of on the same energy this week. We're all going through the same thing. So it's like a group community reading, right? So, Carrie, let me pull another card and see what this means for you. Oh, that was fast. I didn't even shuffle there. So we've got if you believe. You know what this is for me? Sorry, this is for you, but what I'm being told is that, you know, you're at a point now where you want your truth to be heard. You're hearing it and feeling it, but I get a sense that you're not finding that being reciprocated. So once again, that's about a belief that you have, not about the other people. So really tune in to ask yourself, what are the benefits to you of other people not hearing you? How's that benefiting you when other people aren't hearing your truth? Because when you can see those benefits, you'll be able to stop the resistance to it. There'll be some fear in you about people finding out you're something different to what you say, or, you know, attacking you for that truth. Whatever those fears are, you know, one of the benefits is safety. So what is your truth? And if you truly want to be heard and seen for that truth, you can if you believe you can. Right? I wrote a blog about that last week as well. Whether you believe you can, that was like from Henry Ford. Whether you believe you can or believe you can't, you're right. So Kerry, just have a look at that this week and just ask yourself, if people aren't hearing your truth, step back from what's going on with them and just ask you, are you believing that you're vulnerable enough and open enough for them to hear that? See what comes up for you. All right, Tanya. Hello. All right, yours came out pretty quick, Tanya. Personal power. Beautiful. Definitely this week is for personal power. It's the solar plexus. It's radiate. It's our word for the week. It's our light language code for the week. Radiate. Radiate your light. Personal power is not about control. It's not about overpowering people. It's not about ego. It's about you shining your light from a beautiful heart center that's open with beautiful intentions and staying in that power no matter who it upsets. Right? Don't do it deliberately to upset people. But what I'm saying is, when you're in that beautiful power of your heart center, it will bring up fear in some people. All right, Tanya, let me see what else we've got here. Right, what do we need to know? Oh, there it is. Oh, we got a big yes. Woohoo! Look at you go. All right, so whatever it is, it's a yes this week. So whenever the yes card comes up, I know that there's someone wanting to make a decision or something's going to come up where you need to decide. Really stand in your personal power this week and say yes to it. Say yes to the opportunity. Yes! Woohoo! I like it when the yes card comes up. All right, Lee. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, really receptive energy. I think so many of us are, Lee. So have a rest when you can. Have a rest when you can. You're very welcome, Sarah. Hello, Nikki. Nice to have you here, Nikki. All right. Let me see what comes up for you. Okay. Whoa, that one flew out. All right. I am connected to all. This is another energy for this week. When you're in that higher heart energy, when you're fully connected with self-love, really knowing that you are greater than your physical body, that you are more than what you see, when you can understand that you are connected to all, it allows you to step out of those situations that create the human drama. It allows you to step out of that and not see anything as right or wrong or good or bad or positive or negative, but just see it as, we are connected to all. And so, even today, whatever came up for me today, it's like, well, we're all one. I'm connected to them. They're connected to me. So it's something I needed to hear and something they needed to hear. It's all working out. Everything is working out, right? So let me have a look at this one. Whoa, they are flying out. Now I've got a no. We got a yes, and now we got a no. So who's this one for? Nikki. I think there is something here inside a human need that is requiring a decision from you right now. And Okay, they're saying to me that the actual answer to this decision is not no. They're not telling me if it's no or yes, but they're saying to me that do not make the decision when you're not in this connected energy. So connect your energy before you make any decision. Get into the greater energy of you, into the oneness, into the stillness, into the self-love, into that heart. Get into that energy before you make any decision. Okay? Because then you're coming directly from your truth in the decision, not from, I say human drama, but not from a scene from a 3D scene. Yeah. So I think that'll make sense to you. All right. Oh, did it, Joe? Your healing mug. Yeah, absolutely. As I said, nothing's ever random, right? Hello, Mari. Oh, Mari. All right, let me see. You know, it has been a year for many people passing over. So let's have a look what we got for you, Mari. Oh, look at this. Shine your light. This is beautiful. You know, this is really about you. I feel like you've drained yourself for everybody else and because of all the stuff that's happened. And that's totally understandable as well with what's been happening. But if you've got an empty cup, you cannot serve in a way that you want to. You can't nurture other people from an empty cup. So this is about you filling up your light. Fill your body with light. Meditate more. And when you're meditating, Mari, bring in light into your body. Bring in light every time you breathe in. Right? Oh. Let's see. Oh. What else have we got? What else have we got? Oh, meditation again. I would really encourage that for you, Mari, because you're drained and it's very hard to deal with life when you're drained. So that's really my suggestion. And I'm so sorry for all of your losses, but it's really time to fill your cup so that you can truly be there as a support, shining your light now with your dad and other people. I'm pretty sure that you're a nurturer and you probably nurture all your friends here as well. And you're always giving. Bring some of that light back in to you so that you can sustain the nurturing that you are giving out. Okay. All right. You're welcome, Joe. Hey, darling. Oh, 2:25 a.m. for you. Well, I'll definitely give you a reading. Thank you so much for being up so early. Probably like the rest of us, you can't sleep. All right. At least there's always something good happening here, right? When you can't sleep. All right, darling. What do we got for you? Oh, beautiful. That's my whole message tonight. I open my heart. I'm going to pull one of these for you as well. This is something you can actually contemplate as you go back to sleep, actually, Darlene, and I feel you'll have a dream that's going to clarify something for you. So you're not here by accident, and you're not hearing this at 2:30 in the morning by accident. Because, look for a sign, yeah? I open my heart, look for a sign. I feel you'll have a really powerful and a dream that will really make sense to you at some time between now and when you do actually wake up in the morning. So, yeah, let me know what it is. I think it'd be exciting. I had this really weird dream last night, and it really helped to reinforce the idea that, you know, I really need to be myself. I'm going to write about the dream because it was just so wacky. But anyway, it was really about taking off all the masks and being okay to be you. But for you, Darlene, it's I open my heart. And this is about you now opening up to receive more, and just keep an eye out for a sign in your dreams. All right. Yes, Janelle. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, you're welcome, Annette. You're welcome. Hello, Donna. How are you? All right. I'm not quite sure how many other comments are here, but we'll just keep going for a little while. Donna. Oh, look at this. Safe. I really like this because this is root chakra. And this is saying to me that, you know, you've done the grounding work, and you truly are in a place where you feel safe here in the physical. So to really have this heart opening and this self-love adventure this week and moving forward, you're doing it from a safe place, which is perfect, right? It's obviously perfect timing for you as well. It's always perfect timing. You know, like if you weren't in that safe, grounded sense of security kind of energy, it would be harder to have a heart opening experience, because the vulnerability is really difficult on shaky ground. So I think this is a confirmation for you that you really have done a lot of work to feel that sense of safety and security in life, and it's time. It's time. All right, what do we got here? Oh, it is time. Look at this. You are ready. Yes. Beautiful. I love that for you, Donna. Beautiful. You're definitely ready. Open up that heart. Let it all in. Let it all in. All right. Annette, yeah, so everybody wins. Everybody wins, but you feel good about the compromise too. Yeah. Teresa, hello. Gosh, I haven't seen you for ages. How are you? How are you? All right, let me see what we've got for you, Teresa. Oh, it gets boring when I just shuffle. It's nice when they just fly out straight away, right? I'm just going to choose one in a second. What do we need to know? All right, this one. Confidence. Teresa, look at that. This is the sacral chakra, and this really is about relationships, I feel, for you. And the confidence now, if you are stepping into more self-love and really opening yourself up, you've got a sense of confidence there now in you that is providing an emotional stability, is what I'm sensing there. Whoa. Okay, you can't make this up, guys, right? That just flew out. We've got romance here. So, Teresa, whether you're in a relationship or whether there's one coming, the confidence you've got now when it comes to relationships, sexuality, all of that sacral chakra area is really going to open up your heart now in this self-loving energy, and you're inviting in romance. Yeah, really beautiful. And you know what? Maybe you're romancing yourself. Maybe you're romancing yourself this week. But I sense it's about someone else. I think you're going to have a really beautiful week. Really being held in that beautiful energy of your open heart, really being loved and accepted for it. Well, my voice is nearly going now. Okay. Yeah, Lee, they are pretty cute. You're welcome, Amanda. You're welcome. Annette, thank you. It's exactly, oh, beautiful. Yeah, it has to align. It absolutely does. Yeah. Oh, beautiful. You're very welcome, Annette. You're very welcome. Yeah, 532 hertz. Yeah. You're welcome, Kerry. Yeah, Teresa, great to see you too. Oh, perfect, Nikki. I'm glad it makes sense for you. Yeah, Murray, it is very draining. Yeah, you're very welcome. Yeah, you're very welcome. Oh, you're welcome, Donna. You needed to hear it. Yeah. Interesting, isn't it? Sometimes I think, oh gosh, that's not a, that's not a very in-depth reading, or it's like a really fast message, but people get it. It's exactly what you need at the time. Oh, hello, Stacey. Of course, I'll give you a card. Looks like you're the last one. Teresa, couldn't sleep, so I was pleasantly surprised. Oh, romance is on the way. Yes, perfect. Yes, because you're in the States as well. So yeah, waking up early these mornings. At least there's something interesting for you to tune into. You're definitely meant to be here, Teresa. So romance could be romancing yourself. Yeah, or romance coming in. So let me know how that works out. All right, now who am I reading for? Stacey. Stacey, what have we got for you? And for everyone who's come on late, just a reminder, just head to my shop if you really want to, the shop here on the page, or just message me. If you're really serious about inviting a new relationship in, and fear or past relationships have really been keeping you stuck on that front, because this 3-week program will really change everything for you. It really will. I've just had a complete 360 change in how I feel about myself and relationships just in a few weeks. So I know the same could happen for you as well. So contact me if you're really keen to do that. All right, Stacey. Grounding. All right, Stacey. Thanks, Teresa. Stacey, we've got grounding. I really feel you need some grounding. Any of this heart-opening energy, it can be scary if you're not grounded. It really can be. It's like you're opening yourself up to something that could have created wounds before, or could have created, emotional hurts and whatever. And if you're not really grounded, you will immediately, come across someone, as I said in the beginning, someone who is a bit intimidated by your heart-centered openness, and may, bring up some of those old emotions. And then if you're not grounded, you're likely just to kind of clam up again. So really important, get grounded this week. A really great way and really simple is just bare feet on the grass, really. And if you, depending where you live, it's probably a bit cold now, but you could probably do it just for 5 minutes even, just bare feet in the grass before you go to sleep, or at least once a day, or get out into nature, or do a grounding meditation. I just feel it's really important that you ground yourself right now, so that you can expand with this beautiful energy this week. All right, so we've got be assertive. This is part of this expansion for you, Stacey. And once again, if you're not grounded, your assertiveness, your voice, your opinion, your suggestions will come from a wobbly place. They'll come from a place of fear. And you don't want them coming from a place of fear. You want them coming from a solid, grounded place. Okay, so really get some grounding this week. And when you're feeling stable and strong, then ask for what you want. Ask for what you want. Be assertive, but come from a strong, grounded place. Okay, even do some breathing into the earth before you go and speak. All right, you feeling that, Stacey? Yeah, perfect. All right, who else have we got? Claire, you might be the last one. Claire, let's see what we've got for you. And thank you, everybody, for being here. It's amazing. I really love these sessions, and I hope you guys learn something from what I teach, and maybe it helps in some way during the week with whatever's coming up. That's really my intention with the whole thing. All right, what have we got for Claire? You've got Shine Your Light too, Claire. This for you, I feel, is more about, I feel that you've been shrinking because sometimes your light intimidates other people. I'm not sure what star sign you are, but if you're, yeah, Stacey. Claire, what star sign are you? Are you a fire sign? Are you Leo? Let me know what star sign you are. I'm getting the feeling here that you're like a Leo. You're like a fire sign here, and you really need to shine your light. And sometimes when you shine your light, it's a bit too much for other people to deal with, but that's their issue and not yours. So this is a reminder that it isn't your issue, and to stop shrinking and to really shine. Oh, you're a Leo. Perfect. I thought so. Yeah. Do you know every star sign has an attribute and something that gets them out of alignment? And for Leos, it's shining your light. If you're not shining your light, you're out of alignment. So get back to shining that beautiful light. And the other people that don't like that, that's their own fear. Okay? And don't let anybody tell you that you're shining too brightly. You know, if they feel intimidated by it, then just be okay with that and go, oh, okay, well, I'll keep shining. You deal with your own stuff. And we've got perfect timing here. So I feel this is perfect timing for you to hear this, because this week, with this beautiful energy of really getting into our truth, into our heart space, opening up our heart to what's true for us, your light is true for you. And so it's perfect timing that this has come up, and perfect timing this week for you to start shining. I think you'll find it more flowing and easier this week. So definitely no accident that you are here tonight. So get that Leo shine back on. All right, I think that is it. Thank you, everybody, for oh, beautiful. Good things are coming, Claire. Good things are coming. Shine that beautiful light. All right, thank you, everybody, for coming along and joining in. If you came in towards the end, you may like to watch the replay for some of the things that I spoke about in the beginning, which will be really important for this week. And if you do want a private reading with me, please message me to book in. And if you would like to get back into a relationship, if it's been something you've been blocking or have been too fearful to venture into again, please message me and I can talk to you about my relationship alignment package. It's a 3-week program and it will really change everything for you. And once again, we're in perfect energy for you to do this with ease and grace. So thank you, everybody. And what star sign are you? What star sign are you, Lee? I've forgotten. You're a Libran. Just let me know, Lee, what star sign you are, and I just can't remember. I think you said you were a Libran. Anyway, you can message me and I can talk to you about it. All right. Thank you, everybody. Have an amazing week, and I will see you next week. Bye.